My mother, she came from Wales, and what was so interesting, her father, he did a lot in the art world. He made monuments, which are still standing on the coast in Swansea. And later on, she started to paint, but she could play piano. She was an artist in many ways. But we never discussed about it. Why not? Because my work, I was a listed insurance broker and a consultant. And what is nice to be here today in Rotterdam, I'm standing right in front of the office where I worked. What of course was absolutely fantastic, that's the view from the window overlooking the sea. And I can remember sitting or standing in front of the window and see that the last part of the Erasmusbrug, a beautiful bridge, was moved in. Fabulous. I decided my health isn't very good, so why don't I stop? And why don't I start with art? So I said goodbye to everybody, thanked them for what they did, and I went home. And arriving home, the question was asked to me, how was your day today? I said it was great. Hey, what happened? I said goodbye to everybody. Oh? Why? I said, I've stopped. I'm going to be an artist. You? Lots of people were amazed. If you want to be an artist, use your brain and make something nobody else has ever made. For me, it was possible, because my hands are not good, to use a camera. And I can't use a brush or a pencil or whatever. So I thought, let's start in the photography world. And this is how it happened. So what do? I take this camera with me all over the world. And what do? Click-clack. I make a photo, and that's where I start. And then I start to paint with my mouse on the computer with the photo. And I don't use paint. I add colors, I add lines, and especially what I like is to make a title which you can see in the picture if you use the same imagination as I use. Of course, some things don't work out as you like, but as long as you are in the process. And what also is very important is that I like that other people have come into my life I didn't know. You can't reach it by doing it easy and relaxed. I can't. And therefore I'm still working 48 hours per day. And I enjoy every second of every day. I also made some photos of interesting buildings, like the Louvre, the Eiffel Towers, but also the work of Gaudi in Barcelona. And I made photos and I sent them to the museum. And the reply was, hey, we're surprised, it's new. Can you expose here? And that has already happened. If I make a photo of a building, of a bridge or whatever, I always respect what the architects have done and how it is made. I started off not in the Netherlands, but outside the Netherlands. And why? If it would be a failure, No, okay. It doesn't matter if it's in China that it's a failure, but I can use the information and try to make it better, say for the Netherlands or whatever. So, and I've made in Rotterdam maybe 10 to 15 artworks of buildings here. I've made a walk plan through Rotterdam along the buildings, and my artwork is placed, and I don't know the English word, so I'll say the Dutch word, in plantenbakken, and they are lit and they can be put outside, but they can also be inside. I was born here, I've been in school here, I had offices here. I still know a lot of people, and I also like what's happening in Rotterdam. If you see the changes, the buildings, but also the way how they've been built, innovation you can see there. And this is what I like, to walk up front with the innovation. Also created by other people, but step in and join the club. Rotterdam is the town where they work. The Hague, where our government is, that's where they spend money. And Amsterdam, party time. If the feeling is good here, then the chance of making something special is there. The Erasmusbrug. It's important, the Erasmusbrug, for the connection, for the south part and the north part. Straightforward, you see one of the administration offices of Deloitte, and many people work there. So therefore I thought, okay, let's put that also on a photo. Round the corner you see a typical building of the KPN, and that's also quite interesting to see. And then as the last, I'm going to surprise you with a place lots of Rotterdammers will know, the Luxor Theater. The Luxor Theater in Rotterdam on the front. But to be honest, no, I don't like it. But if you look at the back here, and if you see the lines, that attracted me an awful lot. And that's why I said, this is a great example to do things in a different way. It came from New York. It was an art photo, the speeding drop. And I sent it in and I won it. And that's how it started. Later I was asked, can you come for an exhibition to Italy, to France, to Spain? And in France it was a special one too, because it was in the Eiffel Towers. And I was the only Dutch contemporary artist who stood there. And they gave me a prize. It was a nice day. Yes. It was a nice day. What isn't nice is of course the price. That can be for a lot of people a lot of money. And so therefore, because I want to try and help people to do things, I thought, what is a solution? That's why I have decided that people can also pay per month. And then it's an amount that everybody, nearly everybody, can pay. So therefore the doors can open for offices, for people at home, anywhere, as long as people enjoy.